Alright, welcome. Bloomburrow just released. So we are jumping into draft right away. I've worked my way up to Mythic, but I haven't played in like 2.5 weeks, so I don't even have a number. I'm just a percentage now, because it turns out if you play up to Mythic and then you don't play for the rest of the month, well, your rank drops just a bit. But that's okay. We'll draft some Bloomburrow here and see what we can do. This is no longer early access, so you can now draft this set yourself. Just waiting for the last seat to say okay here. I'm just going to fast forward this. Alright, I'll see you in the draft. What is going on here? Okay, player 8 didn't ready up. We should be getting another group of players. Okay, filled seat, no names. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Anyway, that was a little weird. Starfall Invocation is the board wipe. I think I'm going to take it over these very good cards. Yeah, I mean, just board wipe is kind of unlimited and automatic slam most of the time. Yep. Into a Banishing Light to take care of pesky enchantments, probably. Double shore up in the pack. It's kind of funny. Interesting choice here. Could stay on white, but I think Stargaze is an incredible card. It's not just good, it's incredible. Basically 6 mana, look at top 8, draw 4, lose 4. I think you do have to play Stargaze. I'm okay with going into black-white, although I'm not that excited about it, especially given this pack not having too many black or white cards I really want to play. We could take the Assailant, but I think the Veteran's maybe a touch better. We could just take the Fixing instead and be safe. But I don't think Fixing is like as good in this format as it normally is. I think I'd rather just take the Veteran and see where that goes. You know, we might not be black, but yeah, I think like Mana Dorks, they're always good, but if you're playing a 2-color deck anyway, you're really then just kind of doing it for the ramp, so I think there are better 2-drops in the format than just a ramper. But if you are playing like an Expend 4 deck, a ramping creature turn 2 is very good into a turn 4 creature that has Expend 4 type stuff on it and get your synergies going. Speaking of which, here's a 4-drop. Star Charter. Whenever you gained or lost life, which has synergies with our Stargaze, Heartfire Hero is still in the pack. Makes me sad. Actually, most of this pack makes me sad that it's still here. Very good cards with Elder and Hero. Let's take Star Charter and see if we can do stuff with it. We did pop off with it in Sealed for early access, so I am partial to Star Charter. Not excited about the white cards in this pack. I think just the Hunger is the best. It does allow us to lose life to trigger our Charter. Losing out on some decent creatures, but nothing, you know, worth pivoting your draft for. Waxwing Witness is the safe pick, but I kind of like Tree Card Duo. It's so good. I think it is worth hedging into green. Following it up with a Sun Shower Druid's fine. Yeah, I mean, we could just be Abzan. Yeah, Tree Card Duo is not going to go pick 7 for very long in this format. It's quite good. Daggerfang Duo is okay with Death Touch, but I think I'd prefer the life gain given our start. Take some Fixing or just a really good red card. Or we could just take the Bruiser. I think, you know, 1 Bruiser at the top end's not bad to have. The Trample is extremely relevant, and it is green, so let's do this. Kind of started with some white cards and it's fizzled a bit. I'm a little concerned. I don't want to give up my Starfall Invocation board wipe though. Or my Star Charter for that matter. Yeah. I don't think we have a splash portal deck at the moment. This is fetchable. So. Assailant seems okay. I'm gonna take a red card here instead of a blue card. I just think it's a better 2-drop. And if I have to go into red, I'd rather have it than not. Yeah. Okay, so blue is a little open. We have a duo here. Bell's nice. Bell last pick is great. Okay, we have a Wren. I guess that's strong enough to pull me away from green. But then I don't have any creatures. This draft's going well. What a mess. Yeah, Wren's good enough. I'm seriously thinking about taking this 2/2 mana ramp raccoon. But the duo does have more synergies in our deck with life gain, and it's 3 or less, so I guess we'll stay safe and take the bat lizard that drains. But if we can't get any early plays, we're in real trouble with the start we have. Plenty of time to bring it around, but this is not the curve you want. Turn 4, no turn 2, turn 1, and turn 3 is like removal. We could always make blue a very light splash and still be Abzan if we pick up enough fixing. Yeah, like, I think, rather than take a white or a blue card here, or a black card here, I think I kind of want to take this Mana Dork. I just think it's safer. All our early plays that are creatures are in green. So, I mean, the blue is kind of a very light splash in Abzan. Alright, a little bit of reward for taking Wren here. We have a Wick. Wick and Wren do things together. Yeah. There's just no early plays. I mean, am I going to take this Pawn Profit as a double green play and just mark my territory and say I'm green now? There's fixing that could come around. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I don't really want a black card from this pack. Okay. It's another worthy card to splash. We do have a black 2-drop as well that's quite good, or Polywallop, but I think Mentor flickering any number of our creatures already is quite good. Okay. There's a great flicker target. Saver. Yeah, I think we're going to do Saver over the creatures. Yeah, we're some sort of like Abzan or Sultai splashing double white. Is that what we are? Is it worth splashing these white cards? Maybe we're just Sultai straight out. But then we, I don't know, we lose the board wipe. That's a pretty big deal. Okay. There's the 2-drop that fixes. Let's take it. Let's take the land that gets back one of our rats. We do have some good rats worth bringing back. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Don't do this, Arena. Uh-oh. I'm unable to make draft picks. What is this? Okay, we're back. Did it pick anything? No. Okay. Are we still at the table? How do I know if I'm still at the table? I guess I'm still at the table. Okay. Let's take the Assailant. Another fixer is great. Okay. We could go 5 color. I think the Barterer is good enough to maybe splash red if we're already splashing. We have 3 ways to fix, 4 ways to fix so far, and the Harvest could wheel. It's either that or we take the Mentor. I think I'm going to take the Barterer. Let's go. We're going 5 color first draft. It wouldn't be my channel if I didn't try. Alright. I think Grotto is a must now. We could take the Bell instead of the Grotto, but I think we're going to make playable. So let's take the Grotto. And yeah, let's lock into a 5 color deck. It means we'll be able to sacrifice the Snail. I think that's something. Green, black are definitely our base colors. So Savor is probably what our deck needs the most at this point. Same here. I mean, I don't really want to do Coyote even though it's a strong card just because, you know, double white's looking kind of like our hardest splash. So let's just take the fixing. Again, we're going to make playables. Another Prophet. Over second Bell. Yeah. Teapot Slinger is also good, but probably not worth splashing single red for. Need to find out where my cuts are going to be here. So we're definitely heavy green-black base. We're probably going to have to invest pretty heavily in white, and then splashing blue, splashing red. Wolverine's great. It's a very good flicker target for our Lily Pad Mentor, or Lily Splash Mentor. Forgive me. I don't know if I need another removal. Could just take the pot that costs 5 mana to destroy something, or the squirrel. Could just take the squirrel. We have some food. Bat for life gain for the Star Charter, I think. An interesting pile we've decided to draft. Oh, the Harvest came back. That's huge. That is so big for this deck. All right. I don't think I'm going to run any of these. We could have Dire Sight, I guess. Triggers Star Charter. Draws more cards. Maybe. All right. Well, let's see if 5 colors is a thing in this format. I will definitely be the first one to try it out for you. We're doing some sort of weird Sultai Flicker with Abzan Control Life Gain mix. I don't know how good these are in our deck. I mean, we definitely have a lot of ways. We did get a share pot anyway. We did get a lot of ways to mill. This is only creatures. Okay. I mean, Mind Drill can be fetched by Star Charter and then be a 4/5. I think there is some merit with that combo. But we need to make cuts, so. Am I playing white? Is it worth it? Or are we good enough without it? I think it's worth it. I don't know if this raccoon's worth it, though. We don't really have enough raccoons to make this good. Still a 3-4, but let's cut it for now. Is a squirrel worth it? I do have a lot of food. Double saver. But it's still probably not worth it because I want to actually gain the life or Star Charter off my food rather than sacking it for 1/1 counters, I think. The bell's probably not needed. We have other ways to fix. I mean, plenty of other ways to fix. 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to fix. 5, 6 if you count the lands. Right. At least one more cut. Could consider cutting red altogether. But is that right? I don't think it's hard to splash red even without a mountain, but maybe I want to run one mountain just to be able to fetch it with the harvest. If we didn't run a mountain, we could go up on plains, which would make the Starfall easier to cast. I think one island's fine. So we're green, black base splashing the 3 other colors. It's my worst card. Wiki's kind of solid here. I mean, do I just want to reduce 1 pawn profit? I guess I want the mountain for the barterer. I would rather have barterer than double pawn profit, probably. Because the double green on the pawn profit's also equally just super awkward if we're only running 1 island. Who wants to pay, you know, 3 mana to cast a 1/1, draw a card? I don't. Then our mana would look something like this. Maybe the mind drills just aren't good enough. We have enough other top end. I guess the 3-tree mascot can filter for double green pretty easily. Alright, so I guess we're just running, the plan is draw a bunch of cards, cast Starfall, win with value after. I think it's a decent game plan. I'm interested to see how 5 colors goes in the set. I don't think it's the best build possible in the set by any means, but this does look fun. Of course, we do have a safe build in here. We could do Abzan, just scale it back completely, or Sultai, but I want to go for it. This looks fun enough. I do think it's good. I do think we have good enough fixing to justify 5 colors, so let's go in there and be brave and play it, and just see how viable 5 colors is. This is good. This is a turn 3 Star Charter on the play. So, with Saver to gain life, or Stargaze to lose life, so looks good to me. Okay, just run it out. If they counter it, that's unfortunate. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Gets Cleric into Druid's not bad here. Not really in a rush to save her yet. So they have a saver of their own. No thanks. I don't want to trade. Max punish. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have blocked. I think they need to take the Stargaze so I don't draw a million cards. That's what I would take, I think. Ooh, saber. Okay. Right. Take 7. Like I said, this Tree Guard duo, we got like, what, pick 6 or 7? It's never going to go that late as the format progresses. It's too good of a card. Right, we have our 1 mountain. Let's just do Pawn Profit this turn. Let's see what we draw. Okay. I guess I'll swing here. Can't think of too many ways they can blow this out. Let's just do this. Let's see. I mean, it's unfortunate, but they could have killed my Pawn Profit anyway. Like, even if it didn't resolve, so they were always going to get a creature off of that card. I guess I'll block. This looks like a good turn to Stargaze. We'll do it for 4 like I explained, and then we'll look at 8 cards and we get to put 4 into our hand. I don't think we need to run out pressure. Taking, like, go down 9 life to get our choice of cards. To counter it, though, it's really bad. Okay, we're gonna do it. If they counter this, I'm gonna be really sad. No board wipe. We do have a problem, though. All of our white sources are in this, so if we want to be able to cast Sunfall anytime, we do need to take the planes, so I think that's reasonable. I mean, we could risk it with 3-tree Mascot, but then if the creature dies, we don't have our fixing. It's just safer to take the planes. Hope I don't regret not taking that island. If they kill my Root Weaver, we don't have a way to cast 2 of our spells in our hand. That's frustrating. These Warlocks are so good. Like, so good. Unbelievably good card. There's so many ways to flicker as well in the set. They're just so good. I think we're pretty lucky they haven't had a runway together or way to flicker these and just keep doing it, because if they did, there's just no way we could win. It's a decent draw. Guess I'm gonna play out my reach creature, and then we'll Banishing Light as well. We're still kind of behind. If I can get rid of their Death Toucher, seems probably worth it. It does leave the Menace on the board, and I'm not excited about that, but I don't think I want to have to deal with blocking a Death Toucher. Man. Good deck. Just good control deck over there. Like I said, we're doing the fun thing. Starfall? No. Well, I guess we can see how close Starfall was. But we're just dead in the air here. No, it wasn't coming. Alright, well, GG. We did land all of our spells, though. I will note that. Not saying it was good, but we did it. Good game, yeah. Jeez. Good times. I think if we had Starfall there, though, we would have been in it. So, this whole deck is built around Starfall, so we don't get our board wipe. It doesn't really do what I'm hoping it does. So let's just draw the board wipe this time. And then we should be good. Like, even if they didn't have those seers, I think we would have been okay, right? Took some crucial cards. It was just incredible value for them. Okay, we have our board wipe. I'm keeping it. And we're going to search for lands. And we also have the Root Weaver. So, technically, we can cast this Starfall and our entire hand with what we have in the start. I'm going to Surveil first. I want that to be land, but I think that's too good to ditch. I think I want the interaction. Let's go Root Weaver. Looks like a good saver target. Nice plains. That'll definitely help cast Starfall earlier if we need to. I think I'm okay with savoring instead of mentoring. You could mentor here, though. Kind of stinks if they have a banished, though. Let's do a savor and pass, just to kind of like slow play to the board, I guess. Because I want them to play out as much as their hand as possible before we Starfall. I don't really want to be Starfalling my own creatures, so let's hold as many good creatures as we possibly can for as long as we can. Notably, I think Vren is like a very... Oh, there goes our fixing. That is... Okay, well, we're okay. So I'd say that is a big problem, but no, we're good. They're missing lands, too. I guess I'll grab my one of island here. But yeah, Vren with Starfall could be insane if their board's very large. Wick is good too. I don't want Vren to get trapped. But I guess... if they drop two creatures, I want to be able to Starfall next turn. We could just sack our Harvest and go get another land and kind of like wait and see. We're only taking 2 damage in the meantime. We can crack food. Do I like that more than playing out a creature? Probably. This is tough. I might have to run out a creature before the board wipe just to put enough presence that they have to drop their hand, you know? See how they're playing it. problem. All right. Good. I think I'm going to do this and set up for the board wipe next turn. I imagine they have to have another creature they're going to drop. Certainly they won't just pass and pump with the Elder. Passed. What does that mean? Could try attacking it and save her, but then if they have the Sonar Strike, it's really bad. I mean, I have to drop down another creature this turn if I want them to empty their 5 cards. And I can't afford to Sunfall this. Or Starfall this. It's just not good enough. The real question is, am I attacking and risking Vren? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and just do the Mentor. Swan. Okay. Luckily we can do this. I feel like I should have gotten a rat there, right? Why? Oh, it was already my end step. I see, I see, I see. Okay, well, there goes Vren anyway. Boo. No Starfall combo for us. It's actually really sad. We could use Wick to try and draw cards, I guess. It's the next best thing we can do. We can start flickering Wick and just draw through our deck. I'm just going to pass for one more turn here. Hold Wick in my hand. If I don't have to fetch him, I don't want to. We have a Banishing Light. If we find it, we can get back Vren, Starfall, get back Wick. During the Starfall, gift, get back Vren that turn, trigger, trigger, trigger. Yeah. Next turn, if they don't drop anything here, we can consider starting to do Wick. Combat Trick, okay. I guess we can't flicker anymore, but that's fine. We could get it back, I think. Or is that... No, it doesn't include frogs. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked. Alright. Wick is going to have to draw us out of this. Pawn Prophet can also draw cards. Alright, there it is. There it is. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. I mean, obviously we can't block their flyers. It's super annoying. But in the meantime, until they offload their hand and we do our combo, Wick should provide a good distraction, at least. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad we held the board wipe, aren't you? Help. It's a lot of damage, though. Please have a follow-up. They did not. Alright, Star Charter, are you gonna be a chumper here? I guess we could see what we draw first, and then Star Chart. Land. 5-color on board. Truly represented. I love it. Well, let's see. I imagine they're just gonna War Leader this next turn. Yep. I'm gonna chump with my Star Charter, I think. The real question is, do I wait one more turn? Yeah. Could always wait one more turn and then chump next turn. So the play is we're going to chump. I'm going to Banishing Light to get my Vren back. And then the following turn we will Starfall. And hope it's good enough. In the meantime, we can draw a card off of Wick from when Vren comes back, which is going to be good. So let's do that. So we'll probably use this land to go get Wick after Starfall, but we're not going to have enough mana to do all of it in one turn. That's great. I'm glad they dropped another creature. Oh, Swan triggers on any bird? Oh, that's disgusting. The good news is we're taking less damage this turn because of it. That being not on the battlefield really does hurt their attack. I mean, it's still a good attack, but this is much better for us than if they didn't choose a War Leader. Only 8 damage. This one's crazy good. I don't know how I didn't realize that it triggers on any bird. Vren triggering is nice. Oops. Yeah. Doesn't matter if the creature died, it's just any creature going to exile, and Vren does trigger. I could attack. I just don't see any reason to. This is This is fine without attacking. I'm going to gift because we want Vren back, because we want Vren to see all of these death triggers, or exile triggers, rather. Don't counter this, please. That doesn't work. Hexproof does not prevent being destroyed. I guess they can flicker their war leader and get it back, but then they just have a 4/4. What? Flickering the token makes it disappear forever. This does not work. Brennan 6. Oh wait, I might as well just go get Wick now. I have 6 7/7s. Your go. GG, our deck did the thing. Our deck did the thing. That was fun. 5 color. Viable. Confirmed. That was exactly what I wanted the deck to do. Server today. I guess a lot of people are playing. Uh-oh. Okay. Play button doesn't work. What if we enter the deck and we go back? Actually, while I'm here, any changes I want to make? Probably not. Uh-oh. Waiting for the server. Connection lost. Uh-oh. We'll reconnect. Uh-oh. I guess I'll exit the game and try and re-enter. Okay. Unable to log in. So we can try logging out, I guess, and try logging back in. Hopefully this video is more than 2 games long. Our deck is so cool. Let's log out and see if that works. We'll log back in. Here we go. Uh-oh. I think the game's broken. Right. So I don't have any other days this week to record. Usually I would just like bin this draft and not post it, but I think I'm gonna have to use this footage. This is the only time I have to record. I'm going out of town for like a week, so yeah, it didn't come back, guys. Arena's down, and I'm so sorry that this is the first draft, but I wanted to get something out. At least we saw the deck do the thing once. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back late next week at best with another draft. Until then, this is all I've got, unfortunately, so I am so sorry. But at least we got to see the cool 5-color Starfall deck shenanigans with Friend work at least once as intended, and the other game was pretty good too. But yeah, I am sorry that this is so short and that the game isn't working, and I don't think I'll be able to record the rest once it does get up and running before I need to release this video. So I think this is it. So sorry, and I will see you late next week. Thank you for your support, and see you next time.